There she is in all of her green glory. It is a 1970 model year. It's been off the road for quite a long time. It's got an old Cooper Trendsetter bi-ply tires on the front. So those probably have been on the car since, gotta be at least the 80s. Old school snow tires are on the back. A little bit of cancer down there at the bottom of the fender, and the car, it looks like it had some paint chipping, and then somebody sprayed over that with some Rust-Oleum. No holes, you know, this would probably all come right off with a DA, so not really anything concerning. It is original paint, so the car's not really hiding much. Our last inspection, Connecticut, December of 1995. I did find some former registrations in the car. It's unsure if the car's been driven or not, but I did find an old registration in the car up until 2002 in the glove compartment. The grille is in excellent condition. 70 and 71 were like the last really good years for the A-body, in my opinion at least. I do have that side trim piece. It's in the trunk, although getting the nylon clips to put it back on could be a bit of a challenge. So I'll have to see if those are even available, if I can find them. I'd like to put the trim piece back on. I guess I could stick it on with some 3M tape, but it'd be good to have the clips. It's a swinger. I do have all 4 caps. They are the Dodge Division caps with the old Fratzog logo on them. Fratzog is that the little red triangle is the Fratzog logo. It's been around with Dodge since the 60s. Floors on this car are beautiful. It's got some of the nicest A-body floors I've ever seen. Vinyl top's actually in very nice shape. There's a small tear over on the driver's side, but the rest of it looks clean, no bubbling. It's absolutely perfect around that back window. Glass is all in good shape. The car does have dual exhaust, although the tailpipe for the driver's side is not connected. It's in the trunk. I have no idea why. It was like that once I picked the car up. I'll show you the inside of the trunk. Let's take a look at the inside of the trunk. Was a factory air car. Actually, that looks like dealer installed AC, which someone removed. There's the under dash AC vent unit. There's a lot of garbage in here, but as you can see, looking at the spare tire well, no rust in the spare tire well. Up top and back there is good. We got some seam sealer, but no rust. This is a really phenomenally perfect car. It's in great shape. Looks like a little bit of soft metal down here by the quarter, but those are easy to fix. You could buy everything from AMD if you really wanted to, if the car was really that bad, but I mean, this is really just needs to be cleaned up and maybe a little patch made for it. They also sell these wheel lip moldings. I actually think I have a set. This back tire, I have a thing for these old bi-ply tires. It's an old Firestone. Wow. Let me see if I can make that out. E7814. All right. 7 1/4 rear end. Door cards are in good shape. Green on green with a black top. And the plastic is petrified for it, but it does have a rim blow wheel. Cool option. It's a shame the wheel's not in better condition. 64,000 original miles. It has not rolled over as far as the documents and old registration cards show. Also, same story from the previous owner. Little mouse exhaust damage up there. Let's put that back up. There's the two remaining hubcaps for the back. Car does not currently run. I haven't messed with it much. Been very busy. It's on the to-do list though. I will get to it. We'll get to the good stuff under the hood. That is not a slant six. That is a 1971 Chrysler 340. This was an original slant six car. Somebody dropped this 340 in here and never finished it. Usually tell by the engine size, by the emissions card on the side of the fender. You can also check by the VIN and your fender tag. So a real 340 car will have an H in the VIN for a 340. This does not. So things I'll still be having to tend to on this motor. It's got to be cleaned up. It looks hideous. Could use some paint work. There's no rust. Nothing's rotten. It's not flaky, which is good. It's got original manifolds on it. I think those are the HP manifolds. I'll have to take a better look at them. I got to get a fan for it, for the radiator. Really should have get a bigger radiator. That's kind of a small radiator. I believe that is still the slant six rad in the car, so we'll have to get rid of that. Button up the fuel system, go over the brakes. That should be it. I think that'll get her up and moving. We did put a little bit of fuel down the carburetor. We put a little bit of fuel down the carburetor. It starts right up. It'll run off of the bottle. It's not very far from being complete though. And I got to put a power steering pump in it. I have one. I just got to put it in the car. Let's close that. All the panels are all the panel gaps are good. No accident history. Very nice clean dart. I'll be doing some more videos on this dart if anybody wants to follow up on it. If we get around to going through the fuel system, doing the engine work on it, you'll see it here.